Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Gail here. I've got a quick project share. I'm a little late on this. I was involved in Tamika's March um, TN swap, and my part, or the person I'm supposed to give to, is Miss Doll's Handmade Creations, also known as Lasagna. And I was looking through her I don't know if it was Instagram or if it was what, but I saw that she had some Wonder Woman interests. So I decided to make her a Wonder Woman in her likeness. And so this is my TN right here. I don't know why I shook it like that. Sorry, guys. But so she's similar to the one I did for Tamika last month in February. That one, if you look back at my videos, was a Betty Boop theme. But Tamika in January made the cutest little TN insert, and it had this hinge system. So I just fell in love with it. So I've been replicating it for my contributions or TNs. But anyway, so as I said, she's Wonder Woman, and this is how she looks. Let me flip her so you can see her without anything in the background. So she looks like this, and I have done my usual coloring of my cardstock, which is basically a black, a white, and a gray marker, just shading and highlighting. And I gave her some gold twine, metallic twine, because you know she's known for her golden lasso. And sorry, there's a close-up. You know, this part I suck at, the videoing. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. Okay, and then on the inside, I show her what she looked like before I colored and highlighted her. So this is plain, and this is amplified. So the theme of this March TN was luck or lucky. So I found this quote which resonated with me. It says, "I'm not lucky, I'm blessed." So I thought that was cute. I'm not trying to be religious or anything like that. I just, you know, anyway, that's what I picked. So that's that's just the embellishment, the front page. So this is going to be bound right here on this side, and it has a tag on the inside. So I just left it for her to decide what she wants to do with it, and that just slides in this side pocket. And of course my lovely dangle wants to get in the way. Funny story about this dangle. I was like, okay, all TNs have dangles. Let me put a dangle. So I put my grommet in there, whatever, punched it. Then realized I don't have any gold chain right now. So I had to think of an alternative. So I used my garment pins, whatever you call these things, these little light bulb shaped things. And I just hung my dangly stuff from there. So these are the bead dangles that I created. Just strung some beads. Thank you, Poochie, for the lovely tip on how to do wire wrapping. That wire wrapping cheat, because Lord knows that other way was irritating. I used to cheat on that, though. I just used the real thin wire. Hopefully those don't fall apart, whoever got my dangles. Anyway, so that's that. I just kept in the red, white, and blue theme and attached that there. Lasagna, I think you should take that off. I think it takes away from it, but I don't know. I'm just trying to follow the rules. Oh, I forgot to show you. Okay, so I didn't want to do flowers because I'm like, she's not a girly girl. She's strong. So I did stars and stripe kind of theme, you know, American. So in my little clusters, I did some open stars and some pom-poms and gold sequin in my clusters. Just, you know, in the trifecta. Then on the back of the insert, are some little pockets and places for photos, you know, things like that. She can do one big photo or divide this up or whatever she wants anyway. But these pockets actually open, and she can, I figured she could tuck little mementos in there. And that's just my logo right there. I trimmed this out with some gold flat back trim from the Dollar Tree. These papers honestly are from different papers in my stash, and they probably all are from Michael's because I'm pretty cheap. Confession of a cheap crafter. I usually buy the Michael's pads when they're on sale for $5 or $7, something like that. And I buy all of their cardstock when it's on sale. And I try to embellish with all Dollar Tree stuff or my handmade stuff. I mean, I create my own embellishments. Sorry, between Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby. There, that's it. Confessions of a Frugal Crafter. So this trim right here is also from Dollar Tree, and I just cut it in half to use one of the sides. This trim right here is from Hobby Lobby. Guess I could take it out and show you. This has two Hobby Lobby trims on this side. I love this gold heart. And on this side, the trim, it just looked too plain with the white up against the white. So I added this red, and I thought it was just a perfect little addition. Just trying to give you a close-up. Okay, so that's, oh, a little tip for you new crafters. If you round the corners, then these things go in here much easier. And oh, if you have the dangle out the way, let's see how we can do this dance. Okay, dangle out the way, corners round, it slides in very easily, like that. Okay, and also the trick for that is to make it just slightly smaller. So I think I made this a 1/4 inch shorter than the whole TN, and it looks like it's still basically the same length, you know. And I like to have a little bit of that red and white peeking out on this side so it kind of balances. That's just my weirdo self. Okay, I digress. That is the TN. Now, I also made her some paper clips. I imagine that she's a journaler, like her friend Tamika. I don't know. Is she? Anyway, I made her some personalized Wonder Woman paper clips in 2 different styles. The same image. I just cut these out on my Cricut. I designed this Wonder Woman. I forgot to mention. Well, it was, I altered, not designed, I altered this Wonder Woman. This Wonder Woman was a free SVG that I found online, and she was just a shadow. So I created all of her clothes, her bangles, her accoutrements, yes, her accessories. And so this is what she looked like originally, just a shadow. I had to create that hair, that face, the face from the hair. See, I pulled a Cricut face and welded it. For all you old cricketers, you know what we do. And so I'm sorry. So this paper clip is the hidden kind, so it just slides over the piece of paper, and this kind has that clothespin behind it. So in lieu of bag toppers, I'm over bag toppers, guys. I don't, if you get one from me, I don't think so. But this is my new thing. I'm just going to label what everything is. So I just cut out the word, sorry for the glare, let me just show you one. All the rest will be glare filled, but this can at least show you what I did. Okay, so I just cut a piece of the paper, little scrap. And then I cut out this word paper clips on here. And I see I forgot to dot the I. So I will do that real quick. The I is floating around here somewhere in my craft room, but I cannot find it. So now we have been remedied. It says clips. So all I did was, I like to reuse packaging from, my purchases. So this is probably something from Hobby Lobby, and I just took the this out, because usually it's separate, and I just turned it inside out. Oh, this is from Joann's, Park Lane. Okay, so I just turn it inside out, and I embellish it and put it back in there so that it could be, still be used. And I don't know why it needs to be stiff, but that's just, I guess, whatever. So those are my paper clips. So I gave her a TN. I gave her 2 paper clips. I made her some handmade flowers. Just my usual style that I have developed. Quick and easy. Uh-oh. You do not want to come. Okay, well, guys, that doesn't want to open. That's a one-time opener. But I did just embellish with coordinating here so that you knew it was part of the paper, same, thing. I come from the generation of coordination, I know you millennials and stuff have gone rogue, but anyway. So it just says flowers. There's 2 different kinds. There's a double stack kind that are large, and then there's the small ones that are just like the centers of the double stack ones. Okay, and then I made her a pokey tool, as you can tell by my labeling. Sorry for being silly. Okay, so this is just reusing packaging again. I don't know what it was from, but it was too long, so I just cut it off. I threw some stuff from my in my crafting. I always in the end I look at stuff in my toss away pile, stuff I didn't use, and I use that for my packaging. So these are just 2 strips from the paper. I printed out pokey tool and just added a couple punched out a couple stars from that same paper thing. Now, to the pokey tool. I wanted to do something a little different. I'm tired of the beads. Okay, I said it. So anyway, I made this topper. So it's one of those large needles that you get on Amazon. It comes like it's probably in a pack of 10, or I don't know how many are in the pack. Hold on. I'm trying to grab it. Okay, so it's a pack like this. And you buy the stoppers separately, these things, so that they don't poke themselves. But anyway, I have started to make mine a little different. One, I try to make this match the theme of my swap. For Mommy and Me's, I did, it was spring theme, so I think I put all spring buttons on my pokey tool. But anyway, this right here, this seemed kind of military, kind of Wonder Woman-y to me. That's a button. This is another button. These are just both from my stash. These beads are all just in the color scheme, and I thought she was for peace for the world, so that was appropriate. And I don't like to glue mine onto the pokey tool just to give them freedom to change it, or if they see a bead they're in love with and they want to use it, they have the freedom to do that. So I put these 2 earring backs on I slide them up there so that it'll be a stopper for whatever the adornment is. And then my info is on the back of that, and that's her pokey tool. Okay, and I gave her some die cuts so that she could make her own paper clips if she wants. So these are just all the components that I used. And here is my latest thing that I do. So I was in Mommy and Me's, what was it? Spring Fling swap. And one of the things was to make a wand or a flag. And I wanted to make a flag, but I didn't like how top heavy they were, that it just kept falling over and stuff. So I said, well, what if I went vertical? So this is a flag that I created, my own concept of, I just use a straw and I embellish it. So this, I made my own pick. So I just took my Wonder Woman, my Wonder Woman circle thing that I made, and I glued it to a toothpick. And, oops. Nothing to see here behind the screen. Okay, anyway. Was it a Woz reference? So I just glued it on like this. Then I just stuck it in my straws. For my straws to give them strength, I always, oh, you can't see in there. Okay, but anyway, I take 2 straws. One straw, I mash it and smash it flat. Then I pinch it and fold it in half. And I stick it inside the other straw to make it strong. So that's how you get some durability. This right here is just some twine that I just meandered behind this hello cut out on my Cricut. This is a bow from Hobby Lobby. These stars I just punched out with a little punch and put some rhinestones in the center. This twine is probably from Dollar Tree in my stash. These buttons and tassels are from my stash. I never use red, so this has probably been in there for years. I don't know. Yeah, so this is my new flag, a different, orientation. It's vertical instead of horizontal. Oh, I forgot. Also, I made these cute little miniature sunnies. I was in that swap, Mommy and Me, part of her requirements were to make some sunnies. So that put me on a kick to make some miniatures. So I made some miniature sunnies, and that's in another video. And oh, just to show you guys that sometimes you have to start over. These were original sunnies for this kit, but I didn't like the flowers and butterflies because it doesn't fit with this theme. I had to stay true to the theme, so I had to use stars and stripe type of things. So it's okay to start over, and these will be great in summertime swap or something like that. I just got to put the plastic behind them, but it's okay to start over is my point. I believe that is everything from her swap. I appreciate your time. Please take the time to like the video. That's what we want. And I will see you next time. Peace. Gail out.